And negotiations to curb Iran's nuclear program continue this morning in Geneva. For a third day, top diplomats are hammering out the sticking points of an agreement. But there is pressure coming from the U.S. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid is preparing to move ahead with plans to impose new sanctions against Iran. Margaret Brennan is at the State Department this morning. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning to you, Nora, and to Charlie. And the pressure's on those negotiators in Geneva to deliver a deal by the weekend, because here in Washington, the Senate made clear President Obama has 1 month to move ahead, or the Senate will add more punishing financial sanctions. The administration says that could destroy the chances of a diplomatic deal.
Iranian negotiators are looking for more financial relief from sanctions that the U.S. and world powers are offering, raising concerns about a potential deal.
I'm not in a position to go into the details of that, but we have some major differences still, and those differences are on every side almost.
Iran agreed to the nuclear talks because its economy is in desperate shape. U.S.-led sanctions have cost it $120 billion in oil sales and slashed the value of its currency. The Treasury Department's David Cohen helps enforce those sanctions.
The whole idea behind the sanctions from the outset was to create leverage, to move away from where it has been proceeding with its nuclear program.
But first, Iran and world powers will have to agree on how much money is on the table. The U.S. froze $100 billion worth of the regime's assets. The Iranians want access to that money. For now, Iran is being offered under $10 billion in sanctions relief if it signs a 6-month deal to slow its nuclear program.
The administration says less than $10 billion worth. Why is it worth it?
Well, the relief package, you're exactly right, is actually quite modest, it's limited, and it's reversible.
For skeptics like the Israelis and many in Congress, it is too soon to reduce pressure. But Cohen says the U.S. will continue to track Iran's money and enforce the most damaging sanctions.
I am going to go around the world, and my partners will go around the world, to be very clear that anybody who acts in a way that violates any of the remaining sanctions will be dealt with.
The U.S. and Iran have not yet had substantive one-on-one negotiations during this round of talks. European negotiators have been very focused on the kind of access Iran will offer to nuclear inspectors, and these talks are likely to go well into the weekend.
Thanks, Margaret.